So, you've got from the high. I mean, entire time you're carrying it, both of you, all the way to your room. I mean, you can hear, you can feel its pulse, its pull towards you, and now it's in your hands. And
is that what after the gas thing happened?
No, that's your pulse.
I thought that's when you hit air duster.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's the wall.
But now it's in your hand, it's almost comforting and empowering to you. You go to your quarters, just gonna lay it across your bed. So you guys study it.
Lay across your bed.
Lay across your bed. Break yourself.
The scythe is not made of like a shaft of wood. It's all made of bone.
That's cool.
All the way to the blade.
I want this.
Where the blade fits on, there's a skull and its mouth open, the blade hangs out of it.
Oh man, I want this.
Spellcraft it.
No, I'm stealing it. Like a hand. Roll the 1.
Makes sense.
29.
29. This is a +1 king life surge. I might call it a sickle. Scythe.
A +1 keen what?
Life surge scythe. Now, what did you roll together?
A 29.
Awesome. You also realize that
if he's helping me, because you have the ability, then it's 31. I mean, if we're collaborating.
Okay.
Collaborating.
You also realize it has a necromantic effect to it. It's almost like an hollow spell, and those you were figuring between both of you that are either undead or have some type of undead subtype that is intelligent or drawn to this weapon.
Dude, that is awesome.
So,
which would explain why we're drawn.
Which would explain why you're drawn when you're close. It's a 20-foot radius. This thing is, so it's like a beacon. If you're within 20 foot and you're intelligent undead, you're drawn to this thing.
Okay, so +1 key.
+1 key. Life surge.
I'll look up
life surge. Is actually helps you fight undead.
Okay.
You look it up. It's got some different stuff to it.
I'll look it up real quick.
This needs.
Almost threw up. Sorry.
You did almost. That sounded wet.
Now, is a scythe an exotic weapon?
No.
Is it martial?
It's martial.
Simple.
No, it's martial.
So, can you use that though?
I can.
I don't think I can.
I can.
So you're gonna have to take a feat for it. Would you take it back? Oh no, you don't get one at 8.
I don't get one.
You're not in trouble. Gain a level and then, well, you can use it with a -4.
Is he not 9? Because of
no, he's because of his spawn ability. He's back a level. There's a little adjustment.
Oh, it gives you pluses to stuff, including ability damage, ability drain, energy drain.
That book. Oh yeah. That's a table lift book. Some of those pictures, dude, are just sweet. I quit getting these though, guys. I just couldn't. The cost for what they are. I was like, with the free. I do like just having them there.
Wait, what? In combat, the weapon's critical threat range is doubled against undead. So
I don't know if you could will
you can crit undead then with this.
You could crit undead anyways. You just can't crit undead.
No, you can't crit undead.
Oh yes, I am.
Your sneak attack.
With martial weapons.
I thought that you got to pick one with your sacred weapon. You could pick one. I thought you picked one for your class.
A war priest is proficient with simple and martial weapons.
Dude, you're gonna get boned if you crit with this. It erupts with 1d8 points of positive energy, 2d8s for weapon with critical multipliers of 3, 3d8 for critical multipliers of 4. If you crit with this, it'll hit 3d8 positive energy on everything.
Damn. Like that. Looks like he's throwing up gangsters.
Alright.
You can either, it says the wielder may choose to deal this as damage to an undead target or to absorb half of this as healing, which you would just automatically do. I wouldn't absorb it if I were you.
No.
I may kill this for this weapon.
Well, it's both of you right now.
Yeah, yes. Speaking of both of us. Which are unknown to you, probably. There's also other weapons up there.
But are they like this? Is the question.
Yes. That the other High Fathers have.
So it's keen, and when you're fighting undead, you actually have a
It's a 17 to 20.
17 to 20 crit, and you can
Times
crit
4.
times 4, and you can crit undead with it. I need that to keep you in check.
Says the guy who wants to be a lich.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well then,
He's not a lich yet.
yeah, I'm not a lich.
I was
yet.
about to say the guy who wants to be a lich.
Well, I need to have it, so when I'm a lich, nobody can use it on me.
So now, for years, you wondered why this thing called to you, and now you know. The question is, what part of you answered back to it before you were a vampire spawn? Questions. Questions.
Yeah.
It did. There was. You'll just read on that exactly. You'll just have to look it up. There was a bunch of stuff.
The left surge.
Yeah. You'll just have to look it up.
Now you understand its pull towards both of you, and now it is in your possession.
Ooh, shotgun. Yeah.
You've got about 2 hours before you have to do your ritual here. What do you want to do in these 2 hours? I mean, you said you wanted to talk to the members of your congregation here.
Yeah. We'll have to inform them what's been going on. Because I'm sure there's going to be questions about the former.
Wes.
He
Uh,
said, "Boy, he was asleep."
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's damn good.
are you going to do that before you perform the sacrifice? Are you going to perform the sacrifice at all? Is the cult turning a new leaf?
I do not care if we do or not.
I mean,
I am very indifferent about this. Listen, this is your baby. You do what you want. I'll back you on whatever you want to do. I'm telling you this.
well, here's the thing. You say that, but you promised these guys.
That was a little bit.
Oh, wow. I like he's got that little sinister grin when he does it.
It said, I promise what? Who?
He probably hit that high note on the bass.
Yeah, I did promise him a sacrifice.
Well, here's the thing though, but he did probably saw part of an army from these guys too.
Well, I mean, he said he backs me, so I assume if he still takes over, then.
Well, let's get these guys also to go with this too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more to it than just, hey, you guys belong to me. So, what do you want to do?
Well, I'll probably have to talk to them. Still have to sacrifice. This time. And we'll discuss between ourselves the new way of the cult.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sure.
Okay, so
Out of game, I think it's a terrible idea to have a sacrifice. From what
Roth.
Roth told me, yeah.
Well, we were both there.
Yeah.
So, like I said, you got time to kill here. You want to start this now, or you want to wait?
I'd say let's go ahead and call the other 19.
Okay, so, go to the temple, take the belt, summon everybody, stop the Undertaker. And with a matter of moments, everybody that's left in your cult, all 19 of them, arrive. First question. Do you wear your cloaks?
I put on my wizard robe and hat.
Man, I'm just. You guys don't understand. I'm just really not in it. Like,
Are you pimping? Do you have a very, really, really nice cloak now?
oh, that's the.
Well, it's their cloaks for, you know, their cult, they all wear cloaks. None of them wear clothes. They all see. The only person who wears anything different is a High Father. You have no High Father. You're not dressed different than the rest of them.
Yeah.
None of you are. But that's what I'm saying. Do you have your cloaks on at this time?
No. I wouldn't have even thought about it. I may have, whenever everybody starts showing up, I'm gonna be like, oh shit. But I'm gonna kind of write it out and see if anything is said.
I'll probably have mine, but I won't have the hood pulled up.
Alright. Everybody starts to fill the chapel up. You can hear the whispers, you know, about who's taking over, who is, is he going to be? Because no one knows your names. They're everybody's just astonished to see your faces. That you're openly displaying them where no one has ever really seen anybody's faces. What's going to happen? Which one of them is taking, becoming the High Father? What happened to the High Father? You're hearing all these questions being whispered throughout everybody.
So they're whispering. It's not really woes at the moment.
Although in a sense it is kind of woes to them.
Yeah. Whoa.
Because they've all...
Because they're without a leader.
Whoa.
Look at that. They are, you're right. They're all without a leader and they're very concerned. I mean, my assumption is you would assume these people are really no different than you when you got here. They had nothing. Mm-hmm. And then they've all been giving this. It's what they've all looked at. So this is all their life has.
Go.
No, from the night before, you must have questions. Who's going to be in charge? What happened to the High Father? All these things we'll address and have our sacrifice tonight. With the sacrifice we had from the previous night. That did not happen. Dock worker man.
Fearing for his life in a cage somewhere.
Yeah, now.
Oh, alone. Up there.
I want you guys. At least I pointed it that way.
Thanks. Yeah, I pointed right at Justin.
I did too.
Trying to give Justin pink eye.
Oh gosh. For
I don't smell it.
Good.
sorry guys. As of right now, I will be the new High Father. And And as for the previous High Father, he was becoming ill, and we decided it's probably time for him to move on. Is there any questions?
There's plenty of questions.
I figured there would be.
The first question that is actually said is, why fight him then? Why fight us?
Why fight us? Oh, whenever we.
Yeah, because I mean, literally the High Father had these guys fighting you. You were coming here to fight the High Father. That's their, why fight him? Why did he fight you guys? Someone else will yell up, did he turn his back on us or did you turn your back on us?
He saw that I became something greater, something that we worship. And he must have gotten jealous.
you'll hear one person pop in, then why would he be jealous? Why would he not be proud, grateful?
Maybe he thought I was going to try to take his coat over from him. To forcefully take it from him.
They're kind of mumbling. One person will say, why would you want to do that?
Did I attack first?
Why did you lose control? Why did you take one of our lives? Because actually, I think you did attack first, Les.
I can't remember.
I think you did.
What?
I know you had me pull down my cloak, and then
He told them to
Wes went first with a 13.
he told them to attack us.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he did. But Wes did go first in initiative.
but yet he said attack first.
He did. Well, yeah, but you let go though too though.
It was my first full night of becoming what I am. I had to settle my blood first.
That really brings up suspicions. Mike's kind of mumbling, murmuring around. You know, you hear people talking. You know, well, any of us could be next. It could be me. You know. Roll me to. No, you don't roll. I want to see I roll the diplomacy
You roll the
around
diplomacy.
here now. Keep talking.
I can't even one.
Keep talking.
I will assure you, nobody else will have to see that side of me from here on out. It was basically a test for me, for myself. I'm learning to control how I feed, and no one here will have to worry about that.
Someone will speak up. If you can't be in control of yourself, what gives you the right to be the High Father?
Has anybody else here been?
You hear a chant rise from the crowd. Turns up his king. Turns up. Oronok. Oronok. Oronok.
Yeah.
Oronok.
Has he taken anyone else under his wing for as long as he did me?
He kind of gets quiet. A couple seconds, and you hear someone say, "You probably wouldn't have if you knew you was gonna turn his back on him." Now you can feel the crowd is very unfriendly at the time. I mean, they're out for answers. I mean, you disrupted this family. Alright, because I got a good one after this.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Pressure's on, man. This is what you wanted.
Yeah.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown, buddy.
Trying to think how I should word this.
Feel free to step in at any time. I mean, you're there.
Yeah.
If you look at me, to tell me to step in, I've got things to say. I'm keeping quiet.
You are welcome to intercede whenever you want.
What was the last thing that was asked?
Would
Why
he
did I turn
pick-
my back on him?
Yeah, why would you, well, he don't? They don't think you would picked him. The High Father isn't turned back on him.
Is it Bane? Is Bane in the audience? Where did you turn your back on? The way I remember it, you all were told to attack us. Whenever you attacked us, drew your blades, this whole place turned their back on us. The only person we took out, besides the unfortunate one that he lost control of, was your old king. Every king will be succeeded, and that's what he's done. We left everyone else alive.
This starts kind of a everybody's chirping in now. I was talking. One of them yells, "None of this started happening until you joined." They point a finger at you. That's what I was waiting to say. That's what I was like. Wait for Oronok to say something.
I don't.
And if you think about it, none of this started until you joined.
Nope.
The city you love so dear.
You're straight up quoting it.
You hear murmurs, maybe we should sacrifice him.
Talking about Oronok?
Yeah.
Do I hear it? Like I can't hear it. I'm not very good.
No, you
I just
probably
gotta hear like
yeah,
mumbles.
yeah.
Okay.
You just hear back and forth.
You hear the whispering.
Aaron, you're like, damn it, kill them all.
Joe, quit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be good.
Oh, your diplomacy here? Oh wait, that's Durham's diplomacy. You don't want that.
Oh yeah, you want that? You win.
Yeah.
My diplomacies work out every time.
Me joining in the state of this cult has nothing to do with each other. I came into this cult seeing dwindling numbers. Me and the former High Father sat down on good terms several times and talked about bringing this cult into a new prosperous age.
Actually, numbers didn't start dwindling until after you joined, because
Oh.
that's when all the war in the city started or whatnot.
Well, and I'll say, those of you, because I don't really know who it was, that joined us the night in the, not the boneyard, I guess, that's the
Graveyard.
The graveyard, know this to be a fact. I was setting plans into motion.
You're not really swaying them like Garrett was. One of them, you start to hear him, everything was fine till you came along. Why did we need to do this? We were all happy. You might want to chime in here.
I'll say,
Along with not dethroning, unsetting the High Father, I have also struck a truce with our rival group.
Say it.
The Eye of the Arcane.
You hear, like, everybody's just very surprised and shocked by that.
So now we will not have to fear during our recruitment nights for sacrifices or anything, having to fight the Eye of Arcane while trying to secure our sacrifices. New members.
That kind of causes an uproar and a lot of bickering between everybody. One will shout out above everybody, How do we know they didn't place you here?
And yet, I've been here the entire time and been under the High Father's tutelage. If
That wouldn't turn out good.
if they place me here, you think they would have done it at such a young age as I was when I came to this cult?
You did take him away.
What? The High Father?
Yeah. Is that where you took him? Someone else will stand up and say,
Are they insinuating that we took him to the Eye of the Arcane?
that's what one said. Is that where you took him?
You better answer it, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun.
You notice these two that sit up and have asked this have not sat down yet either. Oronok kind of got him in an uproar.
I'm gonna be joining your side here in a little bit. Set them all on fire.
This place isn't very well built.
Yeah.
Those things will wash out.
Uh,
A little tired. Some elbow grease possibly.
that was one of the conditions for the truce for the Eye.
I'll laugh. You all should be so lucky. One man for every one of your lives. You are angry, but should be thanking us.
I chose the family over one member. Using the High Father's words in this one.
I was pretty much gonna say that piece in a not a very good way.
Yeah.
How'd you become that? These two, they don't sit down, they continue to stand up and question you.
Just like that? Oh, stand up too? Oh, okay.
Under scrutiny. Sure.
That was noise, that was noise. You know, if they're seasoned with orcish flavor, full orc.
Complete floor.
Elf eaters.
I'm angry, please release it.
The other condition was for me to be turned into this and to allow the possibility of teaching the divine way within their organization as well.
Oh, I forgot. This place is divine, isn't it?
Yes.
The
Eye of
cult
Arcane.
is divine, and it's more arcane.
I'll be good.
Where was I going with this?
You don't know.
I forgot.
You said something about
Legendaries would take it all over, huh?
about teaching. That was one of the
Yeah,
conditions.
you're teaching.
Teaching divine within an organization to soothe over the years of hatred and bloodshed between our two groups.
Why do they hate us? Why do they hunt us?
They don't anymore.
They don't know that.
I'm informing them.
How? Why do you know this? How can you guarantee our safety?
Guarantee is just a word.
That'd be a good time for a office.
There is only.
It's all on you guys.
Yep.
I could tell you anything you want me to tell you. You either believe me or you don't. Either way.
Tells you the Highfather was good on his word. How do we know we're good on y'all's?
You trusted him before. He proved he was good on his word. I'll show you.
But how can we trust two men that came and take him from us?
We're still alive, aren't you?
How can we trust a man wielding his staff that killed one of our own in front of us?
You're right, you can't. Fireball.
How can we trust two men
Yeah.
that let a crazed outsider in here?
Dude.
Please.
Oh, I thought they were trying to get him to join.
It was a recruitment. The sacrifice we brought was for him to join our group. Which is the truth.
And Lee wanted no part of this. That was just a plan. He's just not here to tell you that.
Yeah. But as far as we know, it's the truth.
As far as I know, it's the truth.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys had going on.
As far as I know, it's the truth.
How can you promise us that our family stays whole?
Once the deal,
Because now, and it's just these two guys, now someone knows of us. Your friend Saul. Who's to stop everybody else from knowing of us?
that
Who's to
was
stop someone else from hunting us down?
That was a high father's
yeah,
decision.
that was the Highfather's decision, the one that you're putting so much power behind right now. I simply gave him an idea, and he liked it.
The high father struck that deal with Saul.
I was simply the mediator on that.
For
And if my plans come through, you won't have to wear your cloaks, hide your faces. You will be able to walk the streets day or night.
our brother says it's true. For we seek to grow our reclaim Ravenmore.
They don't know what Ravenmore is.
That's true.
That kind of, you just kind of started some questions there. Everybody's kind of Ravenmore. It's Ravenmore.
It's like a raven, but it's a little more. It's like a bird, but
Like two ravens.
it's like two raven. It's
Not quite a murder.
it's an attempted murder.
Murder. Hey, you said Ravenmore, and that started some questions now. Which Ravenmore? Where's Ravenmore? What's in Ravenmore?
Let's see. Was it ever said in front of me? Oh yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's more than this. This group.
One of them will question, our family's bigger, and when he does that, he'll pull his cloak back.
Is he an orc?
No, he's human.
I gotta kill him.
Happily.
Yeah, I gotta.
Take the other half for yourself.
Yeah.
So you
I'll have a
can
half skeleton.
we are just but a faction of a bigger family.
The other guy will pull his cloak down, and there's another human male. He says, how big is our family?
Exactly how big, I do not know.
I turn to you and I say, the questions are starting to
Get out of hand.
get out of hand, out of our knowledge right now. I don't like the fact that they know of a place where they can't go now, where there are more of them.
Well, the only name I mentioned between us was a name that's no longer, a group that's no longer there, overran by the undead.
There's a sounds up. I'm only
That's
here
all
to
the information I'm
find.
giving them.
Okay.
I mean, I don't say that out loud. I say that like I
Oh,
whisper
my
to
Whispering
yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
We're
What I-
conversation between ourselves.
So what now?
This is what they're
That's
saying.
what this guy says, and everybody begins to stand up, and they're pulling their cloaks back.
I'll ask them. Is that better? Does that feel better?
It doesn't seem like it bothers them. I mean, it's not like they sleep in them or anything.
Yeah. but being congregated together, not having to wear cloaks,
Being able to see each other. Everybody's kind of fearful, looking around at each other because now they're seeing the faces they've never seen before.
Like, it could be the guy that serves them soup during the day. You know what I'm saying?
No, they're just kind of looking around like they've never seen these people. It's people of all ages, male, female. The majority of people are human. Might have an elf, half elf here and there.
How does this feel to you guys now, with your hood cloaks down and being able to stare at each other?
Like I said, they're all kind of looking around at each other, and overall, I'll give them a shot.
Overall, they want to kill you.
Everybody feels pretty good. A lot of people are kind of nodding at each other, like weights off their shoulders, smiling. I don't know. Maybe people are kind of wondering, like, man, I fucked this person before.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, there's a lot of questions and curiosity in everybody's faces now as they see each other.
And I mean, I'm sure we'll notice that it's questions and stuff like that. I mean, I'll just say what we started already has not ended. It's only begun. We were the start. Our truce with the eye is just another building block.
How would you feel to be able to go outside and knowing you see another member of the cult family outside,
Family food. We're like
be able to know who that is? And
See people kind of nodding their heads and looking at each other like, you know. Yeah, you'll hear people like talk about how they hadn't seen a light in years. A lot of these people have never left this place in years since they've been here. And you know, very few people get to leave outside these walls unless they're going out looking for sacrifice. You know, so a lot of these people are pleased at hearing this.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, they're all shaking their heads, nodding like, yeah. One person be like, let's go to Ravenmore.
not yet. Well, that is something we'll have to work up to.
Someone will ask, have you been to Ravenmore? Have you met the rest of our family?
Baby steps.
I'll tell them I've been to Ravenmore, but no, I did not meet any of their family.
Why?
I was not part of this group at that point.
Good answer, because you were not part of it yet.
I am not lying to
No,
you.
you're not lying at all. You know it's approaching that time. It's almost midnight. You guys have been talking to these guys for like 2 hours now. And you know it's time to lay it down on the altar. So,
You ask them what they want to do, if they want to do it or not. Leave it up to them. Let them have a choice.
Yeah. Excellent point. Or not. We'll ask. If they'll want to have the blood sacrifice tonight.
yeah, of course, why not? They're all about it, you know. This is the time of turning over a new leaf. Kind of rejoice. Yeah, I mean.
Then let's go forth. We wanted to know, we wanted to make sure you were happy with the decision that was being made.
Yeah, everybody agrees with this is what they want. And
It's a terrible idea, I'm telling you
you
right
see
now.
the two guys at the back door leave. And everybody's talking to each other, you know. You hear names be said. You know, everybody feels freedom. And within a few minutes, this dock worker that you had under your influence is being pulled in by chains and shackles, screaming like a madman.
I'm glad we're in the mountains.
Yeah.
Or under a mountain, I
Under a
guess, aren't we?
Yeah, you're in a mountain.
We're in under a mountain.
Not that.
I don't know if I'd want all that. But yeah, they're dragging this guy in with chains and shackles, and he's screaming at the top of his lungs, and everybody's just getting so excited about it.
Where's the entrance to this place?
I'll say,
You don't know.
I'll say, it's up to you. Hood's up or hood's down. You do whatever you want. The hood's up is kind of like, you don't know what's going on. You don't know who you're with. You just do your thing.
Man, no one worries about putting their heads down. Everybody's going after her.
Yeah, it's like there's like 3 girls are going after now, and that's it.
Yeah, well, there's like 10 guys here, so I think that's not a bad ratio. It's almost 1-on-1.
Yeah, it's 10 to 9.
It's 10 to 9, plus you two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll have to get down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I may play a gay character next time I roll one. I think I will. I'll play a gay character next time I roll one. I'll be like flirting with the party members and stuff.
Oh God.
That'd be a good one.
You're not going to stop this at all.
Why is he going to sleep?
Yeah.
Sure, I don't work.
He's only half asleep. Yeah.
I wouldn't know if they're winking or blinking.
You winking or blinking at me?
The 2 guys left. Are they not taking part of the?
What are you talking about?
The guys that brought the.
Oh no, they're dragging this guy up to the altar.
Two humans that started questioning.
No, they're all about this now.
Good job.
You got everybody's excited. Everybody's like, they quieted down. They started the chanting because now it's got to happen. And I know you don't want this to happen. So if you don't want this to happen, here's your chance.
What to happen? Oh,
This guy being sacrificed.
You have as much say in this as everybody else does.
All right, let me think about.
I'm
trying.
You can at this time though, you do feel Barless through your eyes watching all this unfold.
I don't know if I would know enough about this to actually put it together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a stupid person, but you're.
It's very difficult.
I'm really trying to play the character here. Me, I'm almost 100% sure it's bad if we do this. But,
Don't y'all do this all the time?
yeah.
So, would you really even care? I mean, because
Well,
Are
it's
you-
from
are you-
what
are you-
Varlas said Roth said last time. Whenever
They think they're under the impression by when they talk to Roth that
When
he
they sacrifice
sacrifices
him,
gives him
yeah.
his power. Yeah.
Roth was old.
Mhm.
He told me he's been running this thing for 80 years. He was old, and then 12 hours
Within 24 hours, the night of the new moon, he was getting younger.
he was getting younger.
do you know how it works?
How it works?
How he gets younger? How that spell works? You're already introducing new things. Why don't we just change how the sacrifice is done? This is how they do it in Ravenmoor.
But
Over there.
no, because then we've met them.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he has. Hasn't he?
I'm in dead versions of them.
I wasn't going to chance a bluff.
Yeah, because your chance
I
of
would-
being
I would
alive
know
there.
about
I mean, I got a
Show me
pretty good
your-
bluff. I got a
that's when you show me
20
your
bluff,
emblem.
but
Yeah, but what we met was undead, the undead versions of them.
Yeah, but I knew that they were still wearing that symbol.
Yeah.
That he was part of those people.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
I'm
try
not
to stop
there.
it. I won't try to stop it.
You're gonna stop it
I look at it right now as
because you know who's gonna have to do this.
Myself.
You.
we have been introducing a lot of changes, and if we take everything away from them, that is, I mean, if we take that away, maybe it'd be like too much. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, it is how I would say it too. I mean, out again, I'm not gonna say it's not even here. But Wes, I knew you're the power guy, power hungry guy, so I don't know if he's trying to usurp his power that he gets from the sacrifice.
No, I'm not.
No, not him. I'm with the guy that gets it normally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Wes has got to feed anyway. They worship the undead. Make him just murdering this person part of the new sacrifice.
Well, that's what we're gonna do.
That was really good. You should let them come up with that on themselves.
Well, they hit a roadblock. Hey, look,
You're not there.
I know, I'm a sand, I'm a game.
I wouldn't know. I mean, that's just not. In my
In
mind,
my mind, that's what I was thinking.
I know,
And then you just had to open your mind. It was really good.
I'm sorry. I'll start writing notes
Yeah, there.
to you. I told him this.
But we're chaining this dude down to the altar, screaming at the top of his lungs.
I've already fed once today, haven't I?
yeah, you kind of fed off the cow woman.
The cow.
Yeah.
The cattle.
I will change it up a little bit. I'll drain most of his blood.
So what do they do in the blood sacrifice? Is it just like just kill him and just like rub blood all over him or something? Or?
Remember, he pulls the flesh from and he melds it off with the blood and then it rains on everybody. So if you were to do this,
Oh yeah, that would.
you're kind of changing things there.
I couldn't remember how they did it.
I forgot all
I've
about
never been there.
You know what you could do? You could let him drain him. Then you come up behind him and stake him in the heart and make him explode into blood all over everybody else.
Cool.
You get that sweet sky fatty ass.
And that bonus experience.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that thing you said.
So what's it gonna be here?
You know you can look at that now.
yeah. With that sight, you can.
You know the side while you do your magic thing.
Yeah. Crit.
Before I even start it, I'll say this will be the last of doing it the old ways. Next one, we'll change it up.
So you kind of like, this is a toast to the new way, to the old ways, and then a toast to the new We
come.
Whisper. Okay. So, take place in the chanting. Take place in the chanting. Sacrificial dagger sitting there above the altar. Take it, plunge it into his heart. He screams out his last breath. Cut him open. And you feel the spell from the dagger fill you, and you just start weaving the flesh around, pulling the flesh off of him, pulling it up into the air, and it explodes into a rain of blood.
God, we need to get that to Evan.
And yeah,
Wham!
the rain washes over everybody. Everything goes quiet. Then it's on.
Yep. It's orgy time.